Alright, AEW Road Rage 2022 review. Let's start it off with Chris Jericho versus Ortiz in a hair versus hair match. This match was alright. It showed that Ortiz really has it and Chris Jericho sold pretty good for him. This match was great. I didn't have any issues with it. The ending was basically a bunch of Chris Jericho's goons come in to interrupt, but Ortiz's friends from the Combat Club and his group come in to defend them. In comes in Fuego del Sol, who it looks like he's turning heel, but then when he first knocks out Ortiz, I forgot to mention that. Then he goes, Chris Jericho wins the match. Ortiz now has to, shave his head, and it's revealed that it was Sammy Guevara. So now Sammy Guevara, Ty Conti are of course part of the Jericho Appreciation Society, and Ortiz just takes the clippers and shaver from the barber that was over there. He looked like a dweeb. He was over there. He took them, and Eddie Kingston furious tells them that they're gonna meet at Blood and Guts later on. I think in 2 weeks. Good match. It seems that Sammy Guevara is now back with Chris Jericho. It makes sense because Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti are the ultimate heel couple right now. It makes sense. Next up, we have 20 security guards against Wardlow. Wardlow wins. Lowell and Lambert and Scorpio Sky from the rafters. They were talking about how they have two UFC fighters from that area where they were from to sick them to go against Wardlow. Wardlow tells them, "Are you sure you want to do this, or are you just doing this for a paycheck?" They're like, "You know what? You're right." They throw in Mark Sterling and he gets power bombed, and Wardlow of course wins this match cleanly. After this, we have, in my opinion, the best match of the night: Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay. This was just a good match. I understand why they picked Dax Harwood because he can make anyone look good, so that's why they picked him for Will Ospreay. After that, the rest of the United Empire go in and attack Dax Harwood. In comes in Dax Harwood and Roppongi Vice to save the day, even it up, but it's Great O'Connor still smashing Dax Harwood. Will Ospreay's over there laughing it up, and in comes in Orange Cassidy. Yes, he returns. I think he got injured at Revolution, I believe, so he had to take a little bit of a break. He missed Double or Nothing, but now he's back, and I'm pretty sure they're building up Orange Cassidy versus Will Ospreay. I don't know much about Will Ospreay. He seemed like he's a good wrestler. Orange Cassidy, I'm iffy, 50-50 on him. I feel like sometimes he's like too over comedy-ish, and then sometimes he's like a really good wrestler, but we'll see at Forbidden Door because that's clearly what they want to do. After that, we have Hiroshi Tanahashi going face to face with Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley saying that I faced everyone in New Japan, upset the ace of New Japan, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Hiroshi Tanahashi tries to talk, but in comes Chris Jericho. I think it's to protect Hiroshi Tanahashi because I don't think he could speak English that well, but he's just there to basically talk that in Forbidden Door they're gonna have a three-way match of Chris Jericho, Minoru Suzuki, and someone else against Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and another member of New Japan. So I guess that's basically the build-up. After that, we have Ethan Page versus Miro. Of course, Miro was gonna win. Ethan Page did a good job. After that, we get a couple of segments to build up Rampage, like Darby Allin versus Bobby Fish and Willow Nightingale versus Jade Cargill. After that, we get Britt Baker and Toni Storm going one-on-one. The match was way better than the one they had in Double or Nothing for some reason. I don't know if it's just me, but the match was way better. Toni Storm does win, hitting the Storm Zero or Perfect Storm. I don't know what her move is. And Thunder Rosa comes in, and they look at each other and they're basically like, yeah, we're gonna face each other. So we're gonna have that Forbidden Door. It was actually stated during the main event that they were gonna face each other. Hangman Page eventually comes in, starts talking about how he wants to face the IWGP World Champion Jay White now that he won the title after beating Okada. Adam Cole comes in and says, "You know what, you're not gonna do that because it's gonna be me." Jay White comes in and beats up Hangman Adam Page and tells that both Adam Cole and Adam Page are not gonna be facing them, and he'll basically tell us later. Adam Cole is like in shock. After that, we get the tag ladder match of Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express. Originally it was a triple threat, but because of issues with the Hardy Boys, mostly with Jeff, you could see it right over here why Jeff Hardy had to leave. But this match was alright. It was a standard ladder match. The Young Bucks won the match after throwing Luchasaurus in like 4 tables, and after the match, Christian turns heel and just smashes Jungle Boy with chair, concerto style. And I think everybody online was saying that Jungle Boy was bleeding because of it. I don't know if it was an accident, but I think he's safe. Christian turned heel. That's good because it's starting to get a little bit boring, and this video is getting a little bit longer, and it's gonna lose the purpose of the video. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.